With the animal farm exploding in TVL, when is the time for the drip network? Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So as you can see, the drip price is currently $1.74. We've been in the $1 range for pretty much the entire day. Most of the week actually, so not too big of an update there. There was a bullish AMA that Forex had today. Talked a lot of stuff about the animal farm, and so maybe pretty optimistic on drip and the drip network for the future. So in the meantime, I know the price is down, but I'm taking the time to go ahead and accumulate and build my drip faucet bag, and also try to accumulate as much drip as I can. So moving on. As far as my faucet's concerned, one away. I will have it actually after I go ahead and hydrate this, but 1800 finally met, so inching ever so close to that 2000 deposit range of mine. And then my next goal obviously is probably going to go to 3000. So in the meantime, loving the 1% daily. Just cannot beat it, quite honestly. And I deliberately avoid trying to go into other projects just because I know just they can be risky, and a lot of them, like we've seen as of recent. I talked about one yesterday in yesterday's video, but there's a couple more out there that have rugged and or just have a sort of shady background. So in the meantime, I'm just sticking in the drip network, sticking in the animal farm, and I'm just going to be camped out here for the long term because I know the potential of it. So moving on, now the star of the show, the animal farm. So 151 million. It continues to grow each and every day. I do these videos, which is absolutely phenomenal. So that means people are getting in, people are enjoying the animal farm, and actually making a lot of money off of it. So 151 million is what we got today. As far as the pigs token, we are sitting at $132, close to 133, and then the dogs token, we're sitting at $58 per dogs token. So animal farm is looking really good. TVL is looking really good, continuing to climb. So pretty optimistic on its future. Now as far as the garden's concerned, so garden looks like it's holding. I think it was at 322,000 last time we chatted. So now at 321,000, not too bad there. Holding pretty steady. So I think hopefully we're going to start, every time I say I think this might be the bottom, we end up going a lot lower. So hopefully we're close to a bottom. People stop selling. I have stopped selling, and then just start to build upon their gardens. So in the meantime, as always, I think the garden is a sleeper, and I'm going to continue to invest in it. Now as far as my personal garden, so as y'all know, I've hit the 6.2 already. So I'm taking the time now to sort of put some more money into the drip my faucet, try to build out a lot quicker, and then how long that's going to be, I have not decided yet. I thought it was going to be maybe one or two cycles, 1 or 2 days, but it may be a little bit longer depending on just how quickly I want to continue to put more money into this to build this up. So in the meantime, I've been in the garden since February. It's been paying out ever since. I think my wallet ROI currently is just about at like 96%. So looking really good there. And I plan on just continuing to build this faucet up with the garden and so many other projects that I want to get into. So and then as far as my piggy bank is concerned, let's see here. So got some stakes I need to go ahead and recompound here. Overall, like I said, just trying to build up my piggy bank to its previous glory days, and I know that'll take some time, but as long as Forex keeps pumping out all the bullish information on the animal farm, and he had it now it's at 152. Look at that, continuing to rise. So he mentioned that he's going to be slowly start to coming out with more updates, UI update, and some other stuff for the animal farm, and you can get more dogs token and somehow. So he's really pumping out updates each and every day, trying to make it great. And I know once his attention is focused back on the drip network and specifically the faucet and just drip network overall, I think we're going to see some fireworks going on there. Now moving on, as far as my per day earnings, so in the garden I am currently making $12.91. As far as drip is concerned, I am making roughly $31 per day. Have not taken any profits out of there. And then as far as the piggy bank is concerned, I'm making roughly $1.47. So overall, still a decent amount of money considering what crypto market we're going through right now and the turmoil what we're going through. So overall, feeling pretty bullish on that, and happy to continue to be earning. Now, as far as new players today, let me go ahead and refresh because I didn't do this in a minute. All right, so we got about 22 hours left in the day, and we only have 2 players today. Previously, you saw I just went ahead and refreshed, so we had like 80. So still early on in the day, still got plenty of time, but that's just more people building wallets and or new people coming in, which is great. Just gives us a better opportunity to go ahead and spread the word of drip and get the word of drip out there, so we can start getting some more players coming on. So in the meantime, I'll take the 2 players, and we'll just build from there. I'm pretty sure this is going to go up a little bit higher, maybe to 80 or 90 players, so or new wallets. So we'll just have to see. But in the meantime, super bullish. Now, as far as the updates are concerned, so Forex had a pretty bullish updates on the AMA, just talking about this new UI. I guess making some adjustments there, and then also too some of the dogs token and some of just the projects. You can be able to earn more dogs token. So I think a lot of good things have came out of that AMA. Specifically, obviously, is for the animal farm. And let me know what you guys thought about the drip specific AMA. So I thought there was a lot of good stuff to hear. The way I perceived it was it's going to take some time. Drip's not necessarily on the back burner, but he's more focused right now trying to build up the animal farm, and then he'll swap over to drip is what I sort of gathered from it. So not putting on the back burner, but he's focusing on the new thing right now, and then eventually coming back to drip. And I got the feeling that, and I think it's great, I get the feeling that he does not want to touch drip. Specifically like the core, just the overall core rules of drip, he just does not want to touch, which is perfectly fine, because you saw I did a video yesterday on a protocol who had some rules and changed it up and sort of hosed a lot of people. So I'm okay with that, but I'm really looking forward to a lot of the innovation and a lot of the excitement that he's putting into the animal farm, and a lot of things coming over to drip. And I know that's coming on the way. Just right now, I think it's just going to take a little bit more time, and what he's mentioned before. So but overall, if you guys want to look at it, go listen to it. Recommend you do. I listened to it, so he has some good stuff to say. And then talked about which was really good. He talked about the launches. So we all know most of the launches have not gone great, in a sense of not launching on the day that he says they're going to launch. Now he wants to get into a mode where he's not going to say anything, and he's not going to say it until that project or whatever he's working on is 100% complete, ready to go. It's been tested, audited, you name it, and that's the actual date we're going to do it. And I think that's going to eventually help out with getting more adoption, get more people, because let's face it, a lot of people were turned off from the previous launch. Granted, I think a lot of them came back in eventually when they saw the money coming in, but a lot of people got turned off for the launches. So I think that once he starts implementing that and actually launching when he says he's going to launch, I think we're going to still we're going to see a lot more people coming in. But overall, I mean, late launches and all that stuff, I'm still in it, so I'll still be sticking around for it. So but that was the AMA. So getting to the point of the video, so when are we going to see that excitement for drip? Well, again, going back to what I just sort of discussed there, as far as the AMA that Forex had, I think it's going to take a little bit. When I say a little bit, how long that is, I don't know specifically. Forex seems really right now invested with the animal farm, which, I mean, by all means, animal farm's doing absolutely phenomenal right now. TVL's going up, pigs token going up, holding steady, dogs doing the same thing. So a lot of good things going for the animal farm. But I could see, and just like all of you, I'm in the drip network, I'm in the faucet, I could see how it could seem that drip was just left on the back burner. But it should excite you to know that all these upgrades and everything he's done with the animal farm, and the TVL rising, and just overall, what's to say he can't do it again with drip? and the drip network and the faucet. I mean, this man he's coming up with gamification. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I'm pretty sure he's working on, that it's gonna, you know, start pushing the price up here. And I know we're just waiting, but I mean, in the meantime, I've done videos on this as well. I mean, it's the perfect time to accumulate, in my opinion. You know, obviously not financial advice, but I mean, $1.74. I mean, I'm literally debating on going to take some money out, you know, take a large amount of money out and just dumping it on, you know, into drip, because of the fact that I know where we can go in the future. And as much as I put in now, you know, the less I'm going to need the price to go up, or the price goes up, and then I'm making, you know, multiple X's over what I'm making now. So, so I know the future of it. I know where it's going. So, you know, I'm in it for the long haul, and I know as of right now, with the price being so low, it just doesn't seem like a good time to be in the protocol. But you have to really look at the animal farm and look at the success of the animal farm and the success of drip. You know, he hasn't touched it in a while. He's left it as is. I mean, it's left pretty much untouched for like a year and a half, roughly. You know we have a new UI and some other stuff coming along the pipeline, but it needs time to be developed and needs time to be, you know, to be implemented to see the price go up. So I'm going to be one of those guys holding drip and continuing to talk about it. And, you know, $1.74, and, you know, I'll be there if we go up to $20, $30, $40, $50 all-time highs, past all-time highs. I'll be here for that, just because I believe in the long-term future of it. But let me know what you guys think. You know, when are we going to start seeing excitement, you know, coming back in the drip? Obviously, I don't think it's going to be, you know, right away, especially with the way the animal farm's going. I'm still excited about it, you know, and I still think that drip's going to be an absolute success. I just think right now the attention's focused on the animal farm, which is fine. And then once we get the animal farm up and running, I feel like some money's going to start flowing back into drip. And then also when Forex Shark starts to touch it, I think that's when we're going to see a lot of people come back in. But I'd like to get your opinion on that. Let me know what you guys think. But if I think that's about all for this video. So I appreciate everybody's time. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom, and I will see you guys on the next one.